26-year-old Hector Reyes out of Florida is being charged with felony charges after an altercation that he tried to deny, but his 4-year-old daughter said that her father was shooting from the backseat of a car. Here to give us more insight on this unique arrest and on this story is Onyx News correspondent Dr. UA Thompson. Dr. Thompson, this story is quite unique to me because it sounds like law enforcement is going off of the word of a 4-year-old on whether or not they were going to arrest this father. What even brought law enforcement into this situation?
Yeah, Nietzsche, I think this story is definitely one of those more troubling ones. Definitely one that needs to be looked at a little closer, and that I hope is still developing, because there is a lot of information that this story is not saying while saying a lot. It is astounding to just read and understand what is really going on here. For the cops to take the word of a 4-year-old child while the mother is there disputing what the child is saying is troubling, it's concerning. For them to not have shown any evidence of a firearm in the vehicle with him, for them not to have given any evidence that this man was the man who indeed was doing the shooting. Just taking the word of a 4-year-old child, she could have meant her dad was shooting over the weekend, or her dad was shooting 3 weeks ago. You know how 4-year-old children are. But I think it catalogs once again the problems that African Americans face when encountering law enforcement in many respects, in many cities in America, and how we are treated. And I think we once again have to open that conversation and deal with how are we going to deal with the race issue in this country, and how blacks are treated when they are confronted by law enforcement and when they get to the judicial system in America. We have to figure out how we're going to fix this once and for all.
This story is definitely still developing. Very, very unique story. As always, Dr. UA Thompson, thank you for joining us, and we'll chat with you soon.
Thank you for having me.